Hello. Actually, I should introduce myself as an engineer. Basically, I'm an electrical engineer working from nearly 7 years ago. And basically, that is the thing what I want to say or what I want to express to some of my juniors who are just coming out from the colleges and who just want to pursue a good career in the engineering. I think I should tell something to them because I think most of them don't know what they want to do basically. They're basically kind of puzzled. So, as a senior person, as a senior engineer, I thought I should discuss this thing with them. Basically, from where I should start. Basically, I should tell you from my starting life. Actually, basically, I was a middle class. I belong to a middle class family, born and brought up in a middle class family. My father was a teacher and mother was a housewife. So I am not the person who actually born with a silver spoon. You can say I had to make a lot of struggle to reach this point. So there is a big problem. What I think, because lots of persons think their conception is okay. They are just passing from a private college. There's a engineer, not a BE engineer, one not passing from IIT or some this type of colleges, NITs or any big colleges basically, not any from any deemed university. So we are this type of people who are basically who are passing out from private colleges and who basically don't get good campusing at our site, at our college. So end of the day basically we just stay out of focus. That's my feelings actually, what I'm sharing. So that is a bit painful thing. I think lots of persons, lots of engineers just like me, when I passed out from my college I did not get a chance on campus. I was a bit frustrated at the time. Then I started a career with a telecom company. Actually basically I was in communication engineer. I passed with a communication discipline and then I started a career as a telecom engineer. After realization, after getting into this company, I realized that is not a company, that is not my cup of tea. So I leave it after 3 months. Started a new life, joined a automation company. Started a new life with PLC programmings, drive commissionings. That was a challenging, you can say, because I did not know anything from my college. So now I am working in a multinational company, and after lots of struggles, I should tell you, I should tell you each and every brother. So basically, I should tell you how engineering works. What should be your motivation? When I was getting to the college, my father and mother was not a background from engineering, so they did not able to help me a lot. So I started with just nothing because I did not know anything about engineering. What I did, I just passed the college. First 4 years in my college, I did not know what is the motor, what is industry, how it works. I did not know nothing. I was just a blue. You can say I was just a white. So I just get out of my college. I was really, what should I do? What should I do? Then I got a chance. I make something. So whenever, if you were pursuing an engineering career, or whenever you have already become a past engineer with a this kind of mark sheet and certificate, it will not make any difference, because end of the day you have to prove yourself as an engineer who can engineer the social life, who can engineer the industry, who can engineer the dockyard, who can engineer the everything, who can engineer the world. So that is their purpose of living of an engineer. So I should tell you first, when you are getting into the college, you should know before you starting the engineering. I think you should think about this: how engineering works, what is engineering, how industry works, how is a power plant is working, how a rolling mill is working, what is a motor. Trust me, that is not a very tough thing. What I realize, that is not a very tough thing. If you can study that, if you can make yourself regularize with that, I don't think that will be a big issue for you or anybody. So at first try to get involved in this. When you are starting engineering, when you are doing the first year, when you are just starting to read in a college, just make your mindset what you want to do, what you like. And I will tell you at that point, that is not a very easy thing, because now I am telling you how, because I have just realized it after nearly working in 7-8 years in this industry. I was just like engineer, like you, like everybody else who are getting out from this college. So I made my mind. I studied lots of books with lots of topics. Some are fictions, some are engineering, some are management, some are aviations. So end of the day I realized I love aviations. I realized I love motoring, motor car, assembly line, pneumatic system, robotics. So these were basically very much tough work to me when I just get out from the college, because I did not know anything about it, anything about robotics, anything about pneumatics, nothing. I didn't know what is Ferrari, I didn't know what is Lamborghini, what is Boeing, what is Lockheed Martin. So that was a different life to me, and now I realize what are they. Now I can make a destiny that where should I go. I have already made my destiny. So I am using these companies to get the destiny, get my destiny. That is a highway, you are going through a highway. So you have to just keep walking, you have to keep finding, you have to keep search for the destiny. At that point I can tell you one thing. Actually, I studied a book that was wrote by basically Paulo Coelho. He's a Brazilian writer. He's a very good writer, I will tell you. He's one of my favorite. The book is Alchemist. It's a very good book. It is a book which will enable you to find your wantness, what you want basically. What should be your destiny? That's the real life. You can't read more than 4 pages within a single day, because that's really heavy. It will make you think what I am doing, how I am doing, how can I make it, how can I get it. So each and everybody, I think, in this discipline should read this book. They have to know what is the engineering is, how it works, how you can love engineering. And basically at that point I should tell you something. There is a big term now that is coming. There is a core limitation. You can say specialization. Somebody will tell there is a core, there is mechanical, that is electrical, that is civil. These are cores. That is main subjects. And there are some IT subjects. Basically I am not an expert in IT subject, IT, computer science. I don't have enough knowledge with that. But I will tell you, as I am a core engineer, as I am working in the core engineer, I will tell you that if you are passing from mechanical background, if you are passing from electrical or electronics background, you should be stick on this. Trust me. Maybe you have to make some persuasion for that at the initial stage. You have to make a lots of hard work for that. You have to start at the salary of 6,000, 7,000, or 5,000, maybe even 4,000 at the starting time. But trust me, if you can live with it, if you can drink with it, if you can sleep with it, you can make a big difference. I have already made some disciples who just passed out from new college and came down to my company under training or as a training engineer. So I just tried to make each and everybody, they should feel what they're doing, how they're doing, and why they're doing. There's a very big point why they're doing this. If you don't like engineering, leave it. Don't live with it. I'm not telling that engineering is each and everybody's cup of tea. Somebody can maybe very good in mathematics. Somebody can make a very good in English. They can make it. They should make it. Because I don't think a nation required a 100% engineer. I don't think. So, but I will tell you, but if you were going through a specialization, if you were working on mechanical, if you were working on electrical, try to stick with it. Be patient and keep focus of your destiny. Make the destiny first. Try to. Then you will realize that is not a tough thing to achieve. You can achieve it. You can get it anytime. So trust me. So just live with it. Live with the engineering. It is not the thing that you have to make a Laplace transform, Fourier transform, lots of tough questions are there, blah blah blah. That is not the thing. You can make it without this type of things also. Because engineering requires basically physics. If you are in very good physics, then you are in very good in 4 sectors. Electrical, mechanical, each and everything is depends on physics. Pneumatics, hydraulics, everything. Basic electrical theories, I don't think nobody know about the transformers. How transformer work, what is the basic equation of transformer, what is the flux equation of transformer. I think each and everybody know this. We are passing out from electrical. Or if somebody is pursuing in mechanical, already passed out from mechanical, they already know what is the pressure, what is the force, what is the area. So P is equal to F by A, that is a basic equation, you can use it anywhere. There is a very nationalized equation, you can see. So make your mind. Try to find what you actually want. I think then that will be very easy. I think then that will be very easy to be an engineer or to find your destiny. And if required, make a ideal. Just like I am saying, what I did. I love business basically. I started a business at the age of my 23. I make a registration, tax registration, all of this, professional tax registrations, all of the requirements what required to make a business. But end of the day, I realized I was not able to make this business with a single hand because I need some support. I believe on one of my friend actually. He is now working in a big company, multinational company, like me. So he just leave me actually at that point. So I thought, okay, I should leave. At that moment, I can make this business, but one day I will make it. So at that moment, I made an idea. I can say, I should tell you what is his name actually. Basically, he is Richard Branson. One of my best person I have ever read or meet personally. He's really a big person. I love this person. This gigantic work spirit. He's basically an old person, but still he is doing a very good thing. He owns nearly 100 companies. He is starting from a Virgin radio company. For the company, John Lennon and lots of other big stars already sing for him basically in his studio. He just starting from I think at that moment that was a 35,000 rupees in Indian rupees. He started a business basically. He found a studio, Virgin Studio. After that, he make lots of things. Now he make a competitive airlines, that is main competitor British Airlines, that called Virgin Airlines. He is making upcoming project that is called Virgin Galactic. You can say that is in that project he will lead the common people to the Mars. So that is his dream actually, basically. He is a person who have lots of dreams. If you want, you can read a book. This book is called Live Like a Virgin by Richard Branson. There's a management, study on management in Richard's way. So I am a passionate person. I am a passionate person. I sent thrice letter to Richard Branson. What I basically told I want to work with you, Richard, because he is working with some engineering projects in some of their companies. So that was my dream. I wrote him. Still I wrote. But I think I am a bit doubted that I did not quote him with the letter. So I make a plan, okay, I will send a letter directly to his home address. Maybe it will charge 4,000 or 5,000 rupees. It doesn't matter to me. Because that's my passion. I want to work with him. I don't want to be a common person. I want to die like a common person. The person who just died just behind of your house 2 years ago. You can remember his name actually now. So you should not be this kind of person. You have to be the person after, if you are died, so there will be somebody who will tell, okay, yeah, this guy was, Rohit was a good person. He did some good thing. He did some good from us. He did some good for social. So we should understand this. You should understand engineering. You should understand your focus. You should understand your destiny. What you want, what you want to do. So sometimes you have to be crazy, just like, okay, do it, let it happen. That's it. Let's take a chance. What will happen? I will try it. You have to be crazy sometimes. To be a good engineer, you must be crazy. Bright, just do it. I don't know anything, I need it. This kind of thing. This kind of attitude will you carry. When you are going to interview, just make a mind, okay, I will blow up this interview. Nobody can resist me. I'm irresistible. These kind of things. Boost up your confidence by your thinkings. So it will basically help. So don't be upset if you are passing out from a private college, a small college, unknown college, from a college from village. You know, if you have the potential, or if you can nurture it, basically each and everybody has some same potential. Each and everybody got some potential. So you have to nurture it. You have to mature it. You have to make it done. You have to do it. You have to work with it. Then it's basically a child. Basically, it's nothing but a child. So if you are a father, obviously you have to take care of your child, and you have to make it big. You have to give him food. This is the thinking. Basically, started from here. There's a small thing. You have to give food to him. You have to give confidence to him. You have to give all the necessary requirement, clothes to him. You have to give a roof to him so he can stay. He can think. He can make it big. You have to give him scope of it. So try to do it. Try to make big. Try to make big your thinking. Don't be isolated. Talk with some persons. Talk with some senior engineers. Talk with some persons who are already in industrial field, just like me. So maybe they can navigate you. They can show you some way. In that way you can go. That's a good way. You can use it. But that is bad. You should not go. So don't be demoralized. Try to get something out of it. I will tell you one thing, that if you stick what you want, you will get end of the day. Don't think about the result. Don't think about the money, what you are getting now. You will able to get a lots of money. But the satisfaction, what you require, you can't get it with the money. You need maybe you can get a good job in MNC. You can get a very good job in MNC. Is a very big company, German company, multinational USA company. You are working in GE, ABB, Siemens, blah blah blah. Lots of companies are there. But end of the day, satisfaction matters. What you are doing, how you are doing, and are you satisfied with that, with the job profile, with your technical fulfillment? That really matters actually to an engineer. Be an engineer who can do this type of thing, who can make a change in society, who can make a change to their other friends, who can boost other colleagues, who can make something profitable, who can make something big for his own company. So that is a life on engineer. I am an engineer and I am proud of it, that I am an engineer. And you should be. You should be proud of it, that you are an engineer. So make this gut with me. Everything can be possible. You can do a big thing. If somebody can tell that you can do, don't trust, because they are doing this. If I am telling you that no, you can do it, that is very tough. That's very tough subject. You can read it. That is impossible to do. With your memory capacity, with your IQ level, that is not possible. Don't trust them, because they are doing this. They just want to demoralize you. So don't let yourself down. Stay to your head. Do whatever you want. Don't think about them, what they are telling you. Just stay focused in your study. If you are studying, or if you are already passed out from college, just try to make a teeny workplace. Try to find just a small open window or door. And trust me one thing, what I will tell you, there is no door in the world which is actually closed. Each and every door, that is, there will be an option, you can open it. So you have to find it. If you can find that door, you can do everything. So thanks a lot for your attention, and I thought I should I should share with you basically, because I have seen some of my juniors, some of my neighbors, some of my junior neighbors, who are passing out from engineering college, private engineering college, and they really feel bad for that. Oh, I am passing from a private engineering college, I can do everything. Don't be this type, and don't go for only for the IT. There's the IT guys is there, IT, CSC, computer science engineers, they are working for that. So if you are electrical guy, you should go for electrical. Electrical basically needs you. If you are a mechanical guy, mechanical basically needs you. Industry needs you. So just try to dedicate yourself to the industry, to the process, to the engineering. Basically, engineering is our life. To engineering, basically to engineer, engineering is our life. Live with it, sleep with it, drink with it, sex with it, if possible. Thanks a lot. Okay, thanks for your attention.